Well, good morning. It's Sunday, the 26th of May. Let's check out what's been happening at Asset Class this week. Well, it's been another busy week. Great week this week. We were able to go live with one of our clients. Delighted to be able to announce Avilinea Capital, based in Europe, going live with all of their LPs this past week. So congrats to them. Also great to be able to end the week with a new client win. This time in Scottsdale, Arizona. So our US colleagues celebrating that win. More about that when we go live, but great to be able to see progress on all fronts this past week. And speaking of clients, had the opportunity to sit down with Borgman Capital this week with the CEO and founder, Sequoia Borgman, as part of the People of Private Capital podcast. That episode will be published here in the next week or two. But great to speak with Sequoia. They are, as I say, a valued client using Asset Class for quite a period now. But we had the opportunity to talk about Borgman Capital's investment theses, the markets that they operate in, primarily in the LBO market as a private equity company, but also a number of significant interests in the real estate market. So we had an opportunity to talk about the markets at large. Also talk about one of their new initiatives called Pass the Hat. I'll put a link in the comments. PassTheHat.com is essentially just democratizing access to private capital opportunities for accredited investors. You can see more of that in the link below. But yeah, great to speak with Sequoia. And as I say, that episode is coming up. It'll be published here in the next week and a half or so. So looking as I do occasionally at market trends, coming from conversations I'm having with clients, with prospective clients, both here in Europe and in the US. One of the trends that we've seen emerge in recent months, I guess in the last quarter or so, is a marked increase in deal flow activity. So a lot more companies out there, whether it's PE or VC, looking to raise capital, which is great. But the percentage of those deals that are actually resulting in funding is decreasing. A couple of reasons I think for that. In the VC environment, certainly more realistic valuations are still to set in for many companies. I guess there's a number of those companies, or a large percentage of those companies, that are kind of distressed, perhaps running out of runway. And that's a marked difference to what we would have seen 2 or 3 years ago, where there was an abundance of investment capital, a lot more opportunity, and perhaps runway and time to grow. Whereas most VC companies are looking for profitability right now, and quite rightly. So that's a significant trend that we're seeing. I guess deal flow in the private equity space, perhaps with credit funds or debt funds, that is increasing, with higher interest rates and inflation as high as it is. So they have, I guess, a lot more deals to choose from, and percentage-wise, that number of deals relative to the deal flow is smaller. So interesting trend, but yeah, we'll watch that one and see how it develops over the coming months. I should also mention that with that increase in deal flow is an increased opportunity for clients of ours to avail of our deal and portfolio management module. So that helps with deal flow management, pipeline management, the due diligence process, document management, right through to term sheet issuance. And then on the flip side of that, portfolio management. So there's certainly a lot that we can help you with if you are in one of those camps, either in the private equity or venture capital side. Come and have a chat with us. We'd be delighted to help. In closing, this coming week, a lot of activity. We have about 7 or 8 new client workshops over the course of the week. One here in Europe, one in Portugal, one kicking off in the US, covering a number of different topics. We typically engage in defining the data and document requirements of our clients. We understand the flows that they need to work with, customizing our platform to meet those requirements. So looking forward to getting engaged in a number of those and moving our new clients forward. So with that, I'll wrap up. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a great week, and we'll chat to you soon. Take care.